As a church leader, your time and resources are limited. It's difficult to find discipleship and Bible study materials that are affordable, easily accessible, and high quality. But there is a way to equip the people in your church every day of the week without losing sleep. Welcome to Right Now Media, the world's largest library of video-driven Bible study resources, used by more than 20,000 churches, schools, and organizations. With a Right Now Media subscription, everyone in your church can access thousands of biblical resources for kids, couples, small groups, and more. Give your members access to great content, anytime, anywhere, on any device.
And God specifically says, the way you think, that's not the same way I think.
Equip and inspire everyone in your church beyond Sunday.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me right here on Solomon's Temple. Thank you so much. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming through. Thank you so much. I see people coming in. Let me just adjust my desk. It's a bit my desk is not so okay. Yeah, maybe it's gonna be okay here. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Renai, all the Bereans, appreciating them. You're all the way from Malaysia. Awesome to have you here tonight. Rene, also from Texas, Dallas, rather. Kela in Dallas. Thank you. Yes, please don't forget to subscribe. The Namibians are in the house from Cape Town, Lutando. Pen, I see you. Bonge Ka. Thank you from Midrand. Thank you, everyone who's joining. I see quite a lot of people joining and some that are here already. Awesome. Good to have you here. So, how many of you guys have received, I'm talking to the ladies now, how many of you guys have received a message that made you uncomfortable from a pastor, from your pastor? Explicit messages, maybe on WhatsApp, maybe they DM'd you on Instagram or on WhatsApp messages, on Twitter, a text message. I've met a lot of ladies who have received those kind of messages. And to be honest with you, this has been going on for a long time. What I'm about to share with you, it will shock a lot of people, the kind of language that was used. You know, how they have actually spiritualized sexual immorality. Believe it or not. They use the Christianese language to cover it up. Preying on very young girls and young women. Sometimes even married women. And when you have young girls that actually don't know and are not established in Christ yet, they will go with the flow. Because obviously they come from that sinful lifestyle. And now they're seeing somebody in authority, someone who is in spiritual authority, offering them that kind of thing, and also offering them money on top of it. What do you expect? There's a lot that's going on WhatsApp, online, on social media. You will be shocked. Do you know how many percent of pastors watch images that they're not supposed to? Do you know how many of them who are married actually reach out to young girls from any city they go to on social media? There's quite a lot of them that are doing that. They're doing that on a regular, very regular. It's become a lifestyle. Actually, when they meet up, I know pastors who actually share girls. This pastor sent this girl messages. They now started some sort of not a relationship, just for them to sleep around. And after that, he will tell another pastor, and another pastor will go for the same girl. And they will think like they are men. They're a disgrace to men. Now, there are a few of those incidences that I came across. I actually posted them on my social media page, but I just wanted to discuss that. And this was between two of these pastors. You know, the one is called Pastor Isaac Ngenya, and the other one is Pastor Nkosi. Right? So this is Pastor, so-called Pastor Isaac. The allegations against him are these messages. I want you to read these messages. I want you to read these messages with me. This is the messages in conversation between him and one of these young girls. You can see the young girl there posting her photo. She sent him a message. She said, "That was a nice sermon, man of God. You are truly gifted. I feel blessed." Then he says, "Thanks. Wait until I bless your body tonight. I will give you holy sex with my anointed." Obviously, he put the picture there, so you know what he's saying. "That will be great, daddy. You see this whole daddy thing? That's where I don't like this whole daddy thing. A lot of people use it to manipulate. I told my mother that we have special prayer until 10. She will be expecting me to be home by 11. He said, no problem. Bless man of God with something special. Send me something to tempt my spirit." So she sent him this photo of her being all sexy. Then the conversation continued. Then he said, "You have provoked heavenly blessings. I declare 100% pass on your exams." Then she says, "I receive, man of God. I receive, Papa. Another one of my angel." Then she sent him another photo. You know, some of you guys you'd say, but this is what is going on. Some of these men of God that you think they're men of, you will be shocked. You will be shocked the kind of language they use when they speak to these young girls. And these guys are married, a lot of them. Even if you're not married, you're not supposed to go and be sleeping around as long as you claim, first, you were a Christian, and second, you claim you were a pastor. You're weakening the whole body. And we would expose you and talk about this. This is the second pastor, Pastor Ngenya, right? And this is his conversation with this young girl. I hope I start with the right one. Here, she said, "Daddy, you said today about that money for my hair and nails." So obviously, he promised he was going to give her money to go do her hair and do her nails and all these things. Then he said, "How much do you want my daughter?" Can you believe he's calling her a daughter? Then she says, "I can't say. You decide, Daddy." Then he said, "Fine, let's wait for the tithe of church members who get paid on the 15th, but I will give you something after church this Sunday after church." Then she sent him a photo. Obviously, you could see that this photo is explicit. So, "When are you coming to eat this, Daddy?" Right? And these are serious conversations. Then he continued, "Send another one. Bless me with the top side." Then she said, "Send me airtime, Daddy." He said, "Consider it done. Please anoint my spirit with another nude. Please bless me, my lovely daughter in Christ. You are my naughty daddy." Then she said, "You are my naughty daddy." Then she sent him the photo, obviously. Then he said, "Jesus Christ, please send me something spicy and juice. I want to see your Garden of Eden." These are serious. These are very, very serious. Can you believe? Can you believe that this such conversation happens? Yes, it does. That's why all these people that you see, all these pastors that you see, don't believe the person. Believe the character of the person. Because the moment you believe the person, whatever the person does wrong, you're going to think is okay because you believe the person, not the message of the person. Because of the message of the person is who that person really is. You know, and I was thinking today, and I was thinking how much people believe men of God more than they believe the message of Jesus that the man of God should carry. If you believe in the man of God, trust me, you're going to defend them. You're going to be blind to their flaws, to their sin, to their deception, and you're going to fall victim over and over again. But if you try to believe in the message, then you would question the message anytime the message comes out. And the message is just far more than what they say, and has to do a lot more with how they behave, what they do. This message here, really hit me hard. This one here, you can see it. See where the second part where he says, thanks, wait until I bless your body tonight. I will give you holy sex with my anointed. Can you see it? They're using this Christianese language. Bless man of God with something special. Send me something to tempt my spirit. Send me something that has to do with, let me see your Garden of Eden. Can you see this one here? This one here, the last part of it. He said, Jesus Christ, send me something spicy and juice. I want to see your Garden of Eden. It's a reality, people. These charlatans, fake pastors, and false prophets. That's why you see somebody like J. Israel who is living with a woman, and he will come here and tell you he's running a movement called Back to Christ. What rubbish. Back to sexual sin, back to crime. That's what it is. So guys, watch out for these people. Watch out for these people. I'm sure some of you women watching this, you have received some of these messages. You have experienced some of these messages before, maybe from a pastor, from a prophet, from an elder in the church, from a deacon. We must not tolerate such. Any sin we commit in the dark is dangerous, that could destroy us and destroy our families. So I encourage you to please continue to stay away from it. Today in South Africa is Youth Day. From 1976, about 46 years ago, when there was an uprising. So it's a public holiday here today in South Africa. But younger people, we must take charge. We must take charge of the gospel and live it the way and our conducts and every part of us shows that we are of God. Not tolerate all these demons and evil actions by so many of these so-called prophets and charlatans and pastors. God bless you guys. I'll talk to you again later. Please make sure you subscribe. Shalom.